Good evening, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful day. Happy Thirsty Thursday. I am Laura, and I am a physical therapist and strength coach if you don't know me. And today we're going to talk a little bit about something that if you want to increase your flexibility, don't do this. So by now, if you've been following me, you know that I'm a cheerleader, and I was a cheerleader, and I coached cheerleading for a very long time. And I'm still pretty active in following cheer and looking at cheer injuries, etc. And in the process, you know, I've been reminding myself, you know, why did I myself struggle with doing my jumps? You know, I wanted to do a toe touch so bad, and I never could actually make it look pretty. I never had a hyperextended toe touch, and I would stretch and stretch all the time, and I never got better. And we condition in practice, and you know, I mean, it got a little better, but it was never good. I mean, I was not ever the one who was like out front hitting jumps, and so what I've learned, you know, it was really frustrating for me, and it was really kind of because I always wanted to be, you know, front point. Like, who doesn't, right? That's what we all want. And you know, or to be able to fly a basket toss and like have a really pretty basket toss. And you know, that was never me. And a lot of it was because my flexibility, or so I thought, was not so good. So, you know, I finished cheerleading, moved on, and now I'm a physical therapist and a strength coach. And what I've learned, you know, I miss cheer a lot, and I probably won't get that. I don't know if I can get that flexibility back. Maybe I can, or improve it. I'm not doing the jumps like I used to, so I'm not really testing that. But I still watch, and I want to know. I feel like there's something that people can do to be better, and it's been, you know, how can we improve that and help to make it better for other people so that other people don't feel the same way that I did. So what I've learned in the last couple of years is a way to, you know, that we really can't, like stretching and holding static stretches just doesn't help make your flexibility better. Flexibility is the stretch of the muscle, but we need good mobility of the joints, and then we need motor control of the muscles and the joints, and you know, from how the limbs feed back to the brain. And if we can work on our flexibility all the time, but when we hold that stretch too long, it just then ends up wanting to contract and shorten. And so we just kind of create a big feedback loop that we stretch, it gets tighter. We stretch, it gets tighter. So what's better? Hey, John, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Instead of doing static stretching, dynamic stretching, and really working to shift from a shortened position or lengthened position to a shortened position, because that's what we do in walking, and that's what we do if we are jumping. We start off in a shortened position, we jump, our hamstrings and adductors go on length, and our hip flexors shorten, and then they reverse. And in order to land it safely, we need to be able to control that with some eccentric load. So learning how to shift your weight and create a dynamic stretch and activation kind of combined, I think is key. And, you know, I've worked with a lot of people outside of cheerleading who have done really, really well, you know, they couldn't touch their toes before, and now, you know, incorporating these 3D movement patterns, you know, not just stretching the hamstrings, because you can't just isolate and stretch one muscle. We move in movement patterns when we actively move. So yes, you can stretch a muscle, but is it going to be effective? No, because that's not what we do in real life. So we need to create some active movement, create better movement. So the key, if you want to increase your flexibility, don't do static stretching. Do some dynamic mobility work. And if you don't know how, reach out and ask me a question, and you know, there's lots of ways, and there's lots of things that I can't wait to teach people and help people be able to move and improve their jumps and toe touches, and be able to touch your toes again. So that's the tip. It's a long day. That's the tip of the day. So if you want to increase your flexibility, work on your mobility. Don't work on static stretching. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye, John. See you soon.